Hi, ARK fans. Welcome to ARK Invest Daily, your daily dose of ARK information. Today, we are trying to cover in 5 minutes or less today's biggest moves, and there is one more company which is removed today. So stay with me to find out which one that is. And of course, we'll keep an eye on these four stocks to do a diff from yesterday and see how the position that ARK holds changed from yesterday. So stay with me. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the other side. Thank you. Welcome back, friends. In ARK summary, we keep an eye on high-level numbers. Market value is up from yesterday. Again, good news. So it has been continuously up since past 4 days. So that's great news. Up to 44.29 billion, even though just 5%, but up is up. So green is green. So that's great. This is how this 44.29 billion divided in all the 8 ETFs that we have. So biggest one being ARKK and Israel being the lowest one. Israel is the biggest one when it comes to total number of companies that are present in that ETF. ARKX is the lowest one there. So total number of companies they are invested in going down by one again today to 287. So we'll just reveal what company that is in a bit. Before that, let's go over biggest moves quickly. So today we are looking at our threshold is 3%. So any company whose shares are traded more than 3% up or down, added or removed, those are the companies that will show up here. And this is their ranking in 287 companies that they're invested in. Tencent topping the charts there, 44% extra shares added. So yeah, that's the biggest move today. In terms of market value, it's just 13.4 million. It's present in ARKF, as you can see when I hover over it. And the stock price has slightly dipped today, and they have added a lot more shares. Probably they know something we don't. Pfizer, 134 rank, the company recently added, again 30% extra shares added. This is very typical of them when they add a new company. Initially, they keep adding a lot of shares in first few days. This is a new company added last week, so I'm not surprised there. Then you have Entera Bio, Pinduoduo, 18% added. Genius Sports also has been popping up in past few days. As you can see, the stairs, climbing the stairs in terms of number of shares there in that trend. Markforged holding 6% extra, again a company that has been popping up almost every day. Atlas Crest 4% extra, Komatsu 3% extra. In terms of negative, we have Sear 86% negative, Bristol 12% negative, removed I mean, and then Exxon, Zogan 11% removed, Exxon 7% removed, Yehika 4%, Roche also 4% removed. So those are the biggest moves by number of shares added or removed. Let's change this threshold to 0. Let's add some threshold here just to see if there are any biggest moves based on stock price. Not so much looks like. DraftKings is one looks like. So let's reduce this. Yeah, still not much. So 0% shares added, hardly any shares added there. It's in one decimal place. That's why it's showing up as 0. So it's 54,000 to 45,000. It's a big amount of shares actually, but because they already have a big position there, hence it's not even 1%, and it's actually under 0.5%. That's why it's rounded to 0%. If it was 0.6, it would round up to 1%. So these are the number of shares added in these companies. These are more like adjustments, I would say, high-ranking companies here. And DraftKings topping the chart there because stock price, look at that, popping up to $60. And then UiPath, company present in all the 6 ETFs. Also, stock price going back up there. Exact Sciences, Zillow, Tesla. And the negative ones are Beam Therapeutics and Palantir, both because of the stock price, obviously, because there's hardly any movement in the shares. Now let's take a look at the overall portfolio. A diff from yesterday. Beam Therapeutics, reddest red, and Palantir as well. DraftKings being the greenest green, along with UiPath also. So that's the overall portfolio. New and removed companies. So this is the one which is removed. Meituan Class B is completely removed. So that was the one. And then a daily watch list. Obviously, we do a diff from yesterday to figure out how the position that ARK holds for these four companies changed. So DraftKings today. You'll see 0.4% extra shares, 54,000. Palantir, 0.3% extra shares added, 127, 916. Skills, 81,000 shares added. Nano Dimension, 26,000 shares added. This is all like under 0.5%, 0.5%. So it's not really big moves, more of an adjustment. But it's very green for DraftKings because as I hover over it, you'll see the stock price has gone up. Palantir, stock price has gone down, so even though they added some shares, it's negative. Skills, 81,000 extra shares added, and Nano Dimension 26,000 extra shares added there as well. So that's that, guys. And I will not go into the trends today because there's hardly any movement anyways. So yeah, that was your daily dose. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow.